Welcome to the American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's the American Dream.
The homes of the future are being built now, homes that elevate real estate with next-gen technology, sustainability, modern design, and affordable luxury. These are the first net zero homes in the world, and they're only here in Las Vegas. I'm Kirsten Marcos, host of American Dream TV, Selling Las Vegas. Join me as I chat with Philippe Ziade, CEO and co-founder of Live Homes, as we discover more. Live Homes is one of 63 companies under Philippe's parent company, Growth Holdings, which spans 7 industries and 3 continents. Philippe, thanks so much for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
This is so exciting how you're disrupting the real estate industry and bringing AI-driven homes to Las Vegas. Tell me a little bit about your inspiration to do so.
Inspiration usually comes from different places, but to start, I draw usually my inspiration from my life experience. Being a kid growing up in Lebanon with a lot of dreams, and Lebanon being a country that offers you nothing but watch till your dream die, unfortunately. When I came to this country, as you know, the land of opportunities with endless possibilities, I was able to turn my dreams into real projects that created that drive in me into innovate and develop. That's in general, but specifically for Live Homes, it started when I drove the first Tesla. This car was beautiful, efficient, very extremely smart. So I thought if I can mimic that and create a home that's beautiful, efficient, but really smart with a brain and a digital nervous system that can understand the occupant. As we did this, we created Live Homes, where it redefined the living experience.
Philippe, you mentioned that you're bringing sustainability to a new level with Live Homes. What exactly does that mean?
We would like to believe that we are redefining the term sustainability. For us, sustainability is not just sustaining the environment, it's also sustaining the health of the occupant, sustaining their comfort, and sustaining their financials. So we sustain the health by, Live Homes are very smart. They have a brain and digital nervous system where we can predict the start of Alzheimer, the start of heart disease, as well as diabetes. So the house can tell you to go check yourself. We think we have a start. And we can tell that from the vibration of the voice. We developed a sensor that through the vibration of the voice, we can predict all of these. We can also eliminate any allergies. We can eliminate asthma as well at the house. So these houses are very, very smart. Also, we can sustain financials because the cost of ownership of these homes are substantially cheaper than a regular similar home. And the comfort is because of the adaptation and the prediction of what you're gonna like tomorrow. This house will be ready for you and can predict what mood you're gonna wake up with the next day. So really redefining this whole experience and the next generation of living.
Philippe, you have been a pillar of the Las Vegas community for over 25 years. What keeps you here in Las Vegas? Why do you love it so much?
As you know, I travel a lot for business, and all along Las Vegas has always been one of the most impressive cities I visited. You add to it, it's home. You know, it feels like home. Vegas is a fast-growing, always developing and innovating city, which pushed me personally to develop my business just as fast and pushed me to innovate and diversify, because that's what the market is here, and that's what pushed us to do all of this. It's not just the city, it's the community. We have the best in class in buildings and designs and concept, but it's the people that makes the difference. People here, they go above and beyond to offer exceptional service through their hospitable spirits, through their passion, for me, that lights up the city far more than any building can ever do.
Thank you for being a trailblazer in our community, Philippe.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Kirsten Marcos for American Dream TV, Selling Las Vegas. We'll see you next time.
Candi Marshall with American Dream TV. I'm your TV host today, and we are at the Animal Foundation, and we are going to meet some of the amazing animals and the amazing people that put their heart into rescuing lost, abandoned, and mistreated animals. So come on and let's meet the staff and the volunteers that make all this community come together. Hi, so this is Betsy Laxo. You are the Director of Operations and Community Engagement, correct?
That's correct.
So you're going to share with us all about volunteering.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have lots of opportunities to volunteer here at the Animal Foundation. We have everything, if people want to come in and interact with animals, if they just want to help out with some tasks, if they want to help our guests that are coming in to adopt animals. We have volunteers that come in from 7 a.m. and stay till the end of the day helping out. Both our team members and our animals. When volunteers sign up, we first direct them to the website. They watch the orientation. Our volunteers also take a training in fear-free shelter training, which gives them some information about working at a shelter and being here, things to look for. And then we start them on a track of different training. So some of our folks want to go into vet services. So for those folks, we start them on that track so they can get training and help out over in our vet services area.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
I had no idea of that.
Yeah, we have a lot people can do here. Other volunteers come in and they start helping right away, going into the bungalows, cleaning kennels, making sure that the animals have everything they need for the day, along with enrichment. So we want to give the animals more than just the basic of here's your food and water,
Right.
But also making sure that their brains are being enriched while they're here. So volunteers help with things like filling up Kongs for the dogs.
Okay.
For the cats, they'll do fun things like putting ping pong balls in the water bowls.
And this is Alec Petronsky. He is the fostering supervisor, and he's going to talk to us about all things fostering.
Absolutely. So fostering at the shelter is for animals that aren't quite ready for adoption. And that could be for a number of different reasons. It could be for medical, it could be for behavior, they could be nursing or just giving birth. They could be recovering from a surgery, or we just want to give them a break from the shelter. So that's what fostering means for us, and that's what the program that we all run here at the shelter. Last year we sent 2,500 animals into foster for one reason or another, and each year that number keeps growing. We focus on the dogs that have been here for a while to give them a break from the shelter. We have a lot of kittens that go into foster every year, so those are my main focuses, but every animal in the shelter always has our attention. When it's time to get them a break from the shelter, that's where we step in.
Now, with the fostering, Alec, is it you can do it for different periods and intervals? And don't you have is it weekend field trips or
field
something?
trips.
Field trips.
So the field trips can be anywhere from an afternoon up to 2 weeks. And for medical or behavioral foster, it depends on the animal. Usually a medical foster will start at 2 weeks at a time and go past that, and a behavior foster we ask for 30 days.
And this is Dani Masters. Dani is a volunteer here at the Animal Foundation, and she's going to talk to us about volunteering, handling the animals, and tell us all about it, Dani.
Well, I think that volunteering at the shelter is very important because it gets the dogs out of their kennels and it keeps them social so that they're adoptable. The Animal Foundation started up the ACE program again, and so what it is like staff members or certain volunteers will have a dog assigned to them, and it's ACE stands for Academy of Canine Etiquette. So you teach the dog to walk better on the leash so that they're not pulling. You teach them to stay at the door so that they're not barging out the door. You teach them to sit when you're leashing them up, things like that, so that they're more adoptable when somebody comes to adopt them.
I hope this segment of Selling Las Vegas on American Dream TV has inspired you about the animal community and the Animal Foundation here in Las Vegas, and how you can become involved to help the mission in saving these animals.
Quarterbirds, check! 3, 2.
Welcome to American Dream TV Las Vegas. I'm your host, Kirsten Marcos, and today we have the rare opportunity to go behind the scenes with the Thunderbirds, the U.S. Air Force's Air Demonstration Squadron. We're here at Nellis Air Force Base in Las Vegas, the home of the amazing Thunderbirds. And with me is their fearless leader, Commander Leader, Lieutenant Colonel Justin Elliott. Boss, thanks so much for having us today.
Thank you very much for being here, Kirsten. It's an honor.
It is my honor. What a show that was.
Well, thank you.
That was amazing. We'll talk more about that in a little bit. But first, I'm just curious about your background and what it is that has led you. How'd you end up commanding the Thunderbirds?
It's a long journey. We, nobody on this team is young. The Thunderbirds assignment, generally speaking, is something you do later in your Air Force career after you've had some combat experience. For me personally, I was ROTC at Yale University. I was a mechanical engineer, and then I went on to do some master's programs in engineering as well. I joined the Air Force right away in 2005. Flew F-15Es, that's our Strike Eagle. It's a air-to-ground and air-to-air fighter jet. Flew a bunch of combat missions in that airplane and over Afghanistan. And then I went to fighter weapons school for the Air Force, which is our version of Top Gun. It's just about 6 months long instead of 6 weeks for the Navy. After doing a little bit of instruction as a fighter weapons school graduate, I went on to test pilot school and I became an experimental test pilot for the Air Force. And then once I graduated from command here, I was eligible to apply for command of the Thunderbirds, which I picked up about a year and a half ago now.
This is a really special year, the 70th anniversary of the Thunderbirds. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. It means a lot. And it really, for me and for my team this year, we are really trying to focus on that history, given that we are on a decade-level anniversary with our 70th year. Focusing on that history means understanding where this team came from and what its roots really are. And a lot of it can be unlocked by just looking at the paint scheme on the aircraft itself. The Blue Angels were founded in '46, and their purpose was to recruit for the U.S. Navy. That's why they're blue and gold. That's why they have U.S. Navy across the bottom in giant letters. They were afraid of losing the Navy's air wing to the U.S. Air Force, which was about to be founded the very next year in '47. So their history is important to them. But that's not what this team is about. This team was designed in '53 to connect the American population to its military, which is why the scheme has always been throughout history red, white, and blue themed. It's been an America-themed scheme, and it was because we were trying to connect the American population to its military with the rise of the jet age. People trusted propellers. They didn't believe in jets. Jets were weird. They were new. We didn't know if these things were going to work, and so we created this demonstration team to show the American population a few things. One, jets work. Two, look at what we're capable of doing with them. And three, look at how much being your Air Force means to us. And so when you look at the scheme, it is very much themed America theme, and it's been that way throughout all of our Thunderbird history.
So tell me about your motto, blind trust, and the significance of that.
It is everything to us. Blind trust is our motto because it speaks to a sense of integrity, to a sense of trust that is required to fly this demonstration. Everything about this team is about that blind trust mentality of absolute integrity and faith that everyone's going to do their jobs. We progress as a team, not as individuals, but as a team, and any deviation from that, historically speaking, has had pretty catastrophic results. That's why it's so important to us.
And what you're describing is not just leaving a legacy, it's living a legacy.
Yes.
So happy to have had an introduction kind of behind the scenes to the legacy that is the ongoing legacy of the Thunderbirds. And thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you, man, for yours.
A huge thank you to the U.S. Air Force Thunderbirds today for allowing us to come alongside them. I'm Kirsten Marcos for American Dream TV.
Welcome to the sunny Las Vegas. Today, we're here in the beautiful downtown Summerlin, where we're going to check out some really cool hot spots, grab a cup of coffee, and check out the farmers market. So come on, let's go have some fun. Okay, so here we are at Makers and Finders, one of my favorite coffee stops here in downtown Summerlin. So come on, let's go get a tea. Okay, now that we're hydrated, we're gonna head on down to the farmer's market. So let's go check it out. Let's do it, wrap it up, baby. That was so much fun. What a great farmer's market. Got a great little gift for my client, and now we're gonna go check out what kind of property you can get in the Las Vegas area. Come on, let's go check it out. We just had so much fun in downtown Summerlin, and now you're gonna get an opportunity to see what $1 million could buy you in real estate here in Las Vegas. This is an all single-story home of 3,800 square feet, pretty unique here in the Valley. And not only that, two really unique features is this house has a 4-car garage. You could even park an RV here and a beautiful pool. So come on, let's go take a look. Dan, what do you think about this massive island and this spacious kitchen?
I see Thanksgiving here, I see Christmas here, I see...
It's an entertainer's dream, right?
Right, but look at this space. How much can you get on this table? It's huge.
Well, lots of hors d'oeuvres, that's for sure.
I love it, right.
And what else is really special about this home is that the owner actually had additional windows installed here. So you can see how not only do you have beautiful light coming into the kitchen, but there's also a great view of the backyard from here.
It's huge. I mean, I've been surprised at all the windows in here. It's absolutely amazing.
So Dan, one of the features that the owners are so proud of is that they actually designed this backyard.
I seen the trees there. I'm like,
right? How often do you see grass in Las Vegas anymore, right?
Never.
So the owners are from Chicago, and this was the Midwest, the grass and the large tree, to meeting the Southwest with the desert landscaping over here. And of course, the swimming pool being the focal point.
it looks to be approximately 12,000 gallon pool with solar heating, which is going to save a fortune on heating the pool. And my favorite thing, it's got an automatic cleaner system in here.
Yeah.
Make my life easy.
All right, well, I really enjoyed our tour today. And for those of you that are car lovers, I wanted to make sure you got an opportunity to see this amazing 4-car garage and massive driveway that can fit RV parking and lots of other toys. Today was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed touring downtown Summerlin and getting an opportunity to see part of the Las Vegas Valley. And look forward to seeing you next time on American Dream TV.
Today, we are going to go beyond the Las Vegas desert and the glitz and glamour and take you to the northwest part of the valley and the snowdrift mountains of Mount Charleston and Lee Canyon Ski Resort. Las Vegas has so much more to offer than just the Strip. The northwest part of the valley is growing with development all the way to Kyle Canyon Road. Lifestyle living out here is unique and only a 20-minute drive from the mountains, the snow, and lots of hiking trails. Hi, welcome to American Dream TV. I'm Candi Marshall, your TV host and realtor with Simply Vegas. So come on, let's go for a ride as we visit Lee Canyon Ski Resort and the new developing master plan community of Sunstone and one of their developers, Trilogy. You won't want to miss this. Okay, everybody, this is Jim Seeley. He is the marketing director for Lee Canyon Ski Resort, and he's going to tell us about Lee Canyon. So, Jim, thank you for having us out here today and taking up your time to share with us. So, tell us about Lee Canyon, the history. Tell us about it.
My pleasure. Actually, skiing in Las Vegas isn't something you normally think about, but we've actually been here for about 60 years or so. So we're going through our 60th anniversary planning right now. For next season, we're really excited about that. So, for being here for 60 years, we are like a unique facet of Las Vegas.
How many visitors frequent up here? Do you guys have an estimation? I know the weekends are really busy.
So, the weekends can get busy, but if we look at throughout the entire year, including our summertime activities, we're looking at more than 100,000 visitors a year.
Wow! When it's not snowing up here in Lee Canyon, what are some of the other festivities? Because I know there's off-season events that happen up here, right?
It's really difficult to talk about summertime when you see the slopes like this. However, we do have summertime operations.
Okay.
So that includes mountain biking. It also includes really fun events for kids. So we do have simple archery set up. Like sometimes there's horseshoes on the patio here. We also have a disc golf course, which you'll actually take a scenic chair ride up, and then the disc golf course kind of like winds through the trees and everything coming down.
No kidding.
Yep, and then obviously scenic chair rides, for everyone to come up, to the top of our chairlift and see the views from up there.
Well, we just might have to make a trip back here in the summertime.
Of course.
All right, thanks, Jim. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed the visit to Lee Canyon Ski Resort. We are now here at Trilogy in the Sunstone Master Plan Development in the Northwest. And we're going to meet Katie Everett. She is the Regional Sales Manager for Shea Homes at Trilogy. So come on in, let's meet Katie, and she's going to tell us about this wonderful community in Sunstone. Katie, tell us all about Sunstone.
Oh, Sunstone is Las Vegas' newest master plan community. It's a partnership between Shea Homes, Lennar, and Woodside Homes, and it will be 3,400 homes in this valley when it's complete.
That's pretty big.
It's big and it's beautiful. There's scenery all around us. We do have a gate, yes, we sure do, 24 hours a day, and everything's open right now and here for your enjoyment.
Katie, thank you so much for having us out here today and sharing with our viewers all about Trilogy. This is a really amazing community. Totally impressive. Just knocked my socks off.
We had fun today, didn't we?
We really did. Thank you, Katie. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you for taking the time to do this. We really appreciate it.
Thank you. American Dream TV brings you amazing stories about lifestyle, culture, and real estate. We hope you enjoyed today's segment, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Candi Marshall, Realtor with Simply Vegas, and your TV host for American Dream TV.
I'm Kirsten Marcos, lifestyle and real estate expert and host on American Dream TV. And what's more American than baseball? I'm here out in the suburbs in downtown Summerlin, and today we've got a treat in store for you. We're going to see the state-of-the-art stadium used by the Aviators, our professional baseball team here, and a AAA affiliate of Oakland Athletics. We're also going to meet the president of the Aviators and get a VIP tour throughout the stadium. So let's go. Wow, what a view. This is the best seat in the house. I'm here with Don Logan, President and COO of the Aviators. Thank you so much for having me, Don.
My pleasure.
It's awesome.
My pleasure.
So tell us a little about you, your enthusiasm for sports all around, and certainly baseball and your experience. How did that all lead you to the position you're in now?
You know, sports was always a big part of my life. That's all I really cared about. Whatever season we were in, that's the season I was playing. Baseball kind of gravitated toward the top.
That's awesome. And we built the stadium in 2019, right? And that's the same time where we changed over from the 51s to the Aviators?
Correct.
Is that correct?
Yeah, and we changed from the Mets to the A's. So yeah, a lot of change in 19.
Yeah, very, very exciting. Wow, what an awesome locker room.
It is second to none. There's nobody in minor league baseball that has this. Most major league stadiums don't have something like this. It is really nice.
Absolutely. Well,
and nobody has that much bourbon in the corner.
How many games do they have in a season? Because there's quite a few, right?
Yeah, we play 75 home games, 75 on the road. So we've actually played 63 home games. We got 12 coming up, and that'll be a wrap for this season. It's pretty amazing.
And what do you do to celebrate the end of the season?
Go to get a nap. That's you got game.
Well, we know minor league baseball is all about families, all about community, and you guys do so many events above and beyond the Aviators games. You've mentioned a few before, but tell us about a few of them.
Well, we're really focused on Little League baseball, boys and girls, trying to get as many kids out here as possible, grow the game. That's incumbent on anybody in baseball to do that. And then beyond that is just to be a good community partner. We're here, anytime a charity wants something, we're ready, willing, and able to jump in and help if we can.
Oh, that's awesome. Your organization is definitely a pillar in this community, and we look forward to having you here for many years to come.
We plan on it. And thank you for coming by.
We're here at Frankie's Uptown Neighborhood Bar, right across from the stadium. Frankie's is an official sponsor of the Aviators, and did you know, if you bring them your ticket, anytime during game day, you get a free beer. So we're here with Frankie Lee, owner of Frankie's Uptown, and a 30-year resident here in Las Vegas.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about your restaurant and the Italian influences on the food that you make here.
Absolutely. So my wife Christine and I decided that in Las Vegas we didn't have a local bar. The stadium was in progress being built, so we created a brand which was a whiskey bar, which was going to be a local neighborhood bar with Italian themed food. That seemed like a no-brainer because that's kind of what we grew up. That was our wheelhouse. And so we became the sponsor, the official pregame and postgame bar for the stadium.
Thank you for joining us for another exciting episode of American Dream TV, Selling Las Vegas. I'm Kirsten Marcos, your host, and I'll see you next time.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American Dream.